With the millennium fast approaching, our children will need to understand and adapt to new realities that rival any that have come before. They will need a broader understanding of the world and all that's in it. They will need skills to compete in a world where change continues to accelerate.
Bishop's College School is uniquely positioned to meet the challenge of preparing them to meet those realities. Join us on a trip around BCS to see how.
Bishop's College School, founded in 1836, is located on 350 lush acres in Quebec's eastern townships. Just over an hour and a half from Montreal, it is nestled in the picturesque rolling hills that are the trademarks of the area. Few educational institutions can match its location and ambiance, an ideal setting in which to learn.
My husband and I both have very challenging careers which require long hours at the office and frequent international travel. Now that the boys are teenagers, we feel that they're ready to take part in the boarding school experience. At Bishop's College School, we find the perfect match. The boys are offered a unique opportunity to strengthen their skills and character while preparing to become valuable members of our increasingly global village.
We've come a long way from the original 23 students. Today we boast 260 full-time students and close to 100 teachers, coaches, house parents, and support staff, providing a student-to-teacher ratio envied by the educational community.
Bishop's College School is an extraordinary place. It's a place where individuality is recognized and respected and serves as a springboard for student development. It's also a place where excellence is not only desired, it is expected. You can feel it even as you first step onto the campus.
This is my third year at BCS, and I'm in 7th form this year. And I guess one of the reasons why I've kept coming back, and one of the reasons I came here in the first place, was because there's such a personal relationship between the students and the teachers. And I didn't get that in my old school. I just felt like I was another kid in a class of 40. I remember being so surprised my first day coming here, and people actually knew my name and who I was and where I came from. BCS life is pretty busy. There's always a meeting to go to, a teacher to talk to, a sport to play, and as a prefect it's even busier. But I think it's really worth it because I get to return the favor, and I get to be the one to welcome the new students and make them feel at home.
I've been at Bishop's for about 6 years now, and I feel that it's offered me a lot of opportunities and choices that I otherwise wouldn't have had. Being a prefect, I've been able to be a part of student government and make important decisions in society.
Today we provide an English education program within Quebec's rich French culture. We pride ourselves on our safe, caring environment, and the cornerstone of our mission is positive family values.
There are literally no boundaries for individuals who show skills and interests in areas outside the regular academic curriculum at BCS. This enrichment program allows highly motivated students to choose special additional subjects and projects.
For intellectually gifted students, there are many enrichment opportunities at BCS. For example, entire small 7th form classes are asked to face the challenge of advanced placement courses in English, history, calculus, and art, and enriched chemistry and physics. Strong English-speaking students are encouraged to take part in the bilingual option program and take content courses in French. In addition, we encourage our students to participate in local, regional, provincial, and national competitions in which they've been very successful in the areas of writing and poetry in English and French, debating and public speaking in English and French, and mathematics, chemistry, and physics competitions.
Founded in the 1860s, the Cadet Corps offers a wider range of opportunities than ever before, including a variety of activities through which students are able to serve the school and the local community. At BCS, such extensive endeavors are regarded as normal, merely part of the ongoing process of developing well-rounded people.
Though BCS started as an English school, it is now bilingual. French is the first language for over 25% of our students. The French-speaking students provide an unusual service to the school, bringing their own language out of the classroom and all over the campus. The cultural richness of Quebec and Canada makes the bilingual program at BCS an exceptional opportunity to learn a second language.
Depuis bientôt 8 ans, BCS offre un programme bilingue dans ses murs. En quoi consiste ce programme? Il s'agit de cours qui sont offerts en français à tous les niveaux d'enseignement, différents bien sûr du cours de français obligatoire. Ces cours permettent aux anglophones d'améliorer leur langue seconde et aux francophones de s'initier graduellement à la langue anglaise. À tous les ans, nous comptons entre 60 et 70 élèves faisant partie de ce programme et nous espérons que son essor sera de plus en plus grand dans le futur.
At BCS, the global interaction of the coming century is more than a classroom subject. We are fortunate to have students from more than 25 countries worldwide. Learning from other cultures is a reality and a necessity today to become a successful graduate. At BCS, the interest in serious international connections goes farther, much farther. BCS belongs to a global group of schools that shares international understanding and ideals of service to the community and to the world. It's called the Round Square.
The Round Square is an international group of about 25 schools from all over the world. We're joined together by our common adherence to the educational principles of Kurt Hahn. These are, briefly expressed, international understanding, education for democracy, environmental awareness, outdoor adventure, and last but not least, the ideal of service to your school, to your community, and to the world. BCS encourages its students to participate in the Round Square by going on exchanges, by welcoming other students here on exchange, and by also joining in the international service projects run by the Round Square. The ideals of the Round Square lie at the heart of everything we do at BCS. It is perhaps best summed up in the motto that Hahn gave to the school he founded in Scotland, Gordonston School. Plus est en vous. There is more in you than you think.
In my fourth form year, I was fortunate enough to go on exchange to Eglon College in Switzerland. The following year, I went on a Round Square International Service Project to southern India. There, with other members of the Round Square schools, we worked with small children. Both these experiences have influenced my life enormously.
Through the Round Square, students are also challenged by becoming actively involved in community service, outdoor adventure, environmental conservation, and democratic procedure. Athletic involvement is another of the BCS cornerstones.
Every school has a sports program, but there are a few high schools that have a program that's as big and as well organized as BCS's. We're competitors in all sports, from basketball to adventure training and rugby and everything in between. There's crease, but after crease there's everything else. There's the exhibition games, the tournaments, all the stuff that's really fun. We go on tours. 2 years ago, the senior rugby team went on a tour to Scotland and they had an awesome time. Last year, the senior guys hockey team went on a tour, they had an awesome time. And this year, the senior girls rugby team, they're going to Southern California and they're going to have an awesome time too because we're from BCS.
We are very proud of our hockey traditions here at BCS. We offer a hockey program to all our students, both boys and girls, from the age of 11 to 18. We operate 3 competitive teams as well as an intramural program for our beginners. Our senior hockey team participates in the ETIAC League and plays between 30 and 40 hockey games per year.
Learning to make the effort is part of the BCS philosophy, not just in athletics, but in everything. Whether it's comprehending a mathematical equation or learning how to hit a squash ball with topspin, whether it is developing critical writing skills or grasping the essentials of effective passing and blocking. From experiencing and living cultural differences to understanding the complexities of a soliloquy in the BCS drama program. Any way you look at it, BCS brings out the best.
There are 2 sides to the drama program at BCS. On the academic side, we teach drama in 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th forms. These are option courses where the students learn anything from playwriting to set design, from study of plays to criticism, from acting to directing. On the extracurricular side, we have the Players Club. The Players Club mounts 2 shows a year. In the fall, it's usually an English show. In the spring, we team up with the Option Bilingue and produce a show either in French or in both languages together. These plays are open to anybody in the school, whether they're drama students or not, and usually attract as many as 50 students. Over the years, we've developed a reputation for innovation and quality, and it's a challenge to maintain that reputation.
As you walk around this special place, your ears will bring you to yet another compelling message, the sound of music. It seems to be everywhere as an echo, until you realize that many of the students are playing instruments or singing as they go.
The word family comes easily in this place. Perhaps it's because at BCS this is simply the way it has always been. And what other way could it be? At BCS we don't have residences, we have houses. While that's only a word, it demonstrates a strongly held attitude. The house is where the students can feel at home, safe and cared for, where they can find, away from home, a family life. It is where they can unwind after the hectic pace of the school day, where they can benefit from their house parents' advice, and where they do their homework and develop friendships. So it continues, far beyond the confines of the campus. The BCS family feeling stretches worldwide.
House parenting at BCS is a very difficult task because you have to somehow bring together several boys from countries all over the world, different races, different cultures, different creeds. They do so much work on their own to make it all happen. They play sports, they do all kinds of stuff together on the sports field, in the classroom, in cadets. As a house parent, as a teacher, as a cadet instructor, I see the boys in so many different lights that I get a better chance to make them work together. I get to get a chance in the classroom, and particularly on the sports field, to hear their needs and what it is that I have to address, and also what I can warn parents about when they, during the academic year, when they don't get to see them. It's an extremely exciting job, it's a compassionate job, and there's definitely no place for just one hat as a house parent.
To gain a full appreciation of the BCS experience, you'll need to watch the students as they go about their daily routines.
Watch them as they happily go about their vast number of activities.
Watch them when they're together. Watch them when they're on their own. Watch them when they're intensely at work or laughingly at play.
As you watch, you'll note the unusual air of maturity, of self-awareness, of self-determination.
You'll see students getting ready to take their place in the new millennium.
They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, but I don't know if the video that you've been watching can truly portray the unique experience that awaits a student at BCS. There's a tremendous sense of adventure, of tradition, of community, and of togetherness. No one gets left out at BCS. There is an electricity in the air, which you sense only when you are actually here. The smiles and the laughter are real. We would like to invite you to come and spend a day at BCS so that you too will come to realize what BCS is and what it can give you and your family. I look forward to your visit.